I wish I could say episode 2 was the worst of it. That whatever was happening stopped once I moved again and changed my number. For a short while, it actually felt like it had. Weeks passed without anything strange. No phone glitches, no unexplained movements, no late-night fear keeping me awake. I started to believe that the man from the basement had only traumatized me, and that my mind was filling in the gaps out of fear. That illusion ended the day I received an email thanking me for my recent purchase. It was from a food delivery app I hadn't used in months. The order had been delivered that morning while I was at work. The receipt listed my name, my email, and a delivery address I didn't recognize. What unsettled me wasn't the charge. It was the note left for the driver. It said, "Leave it at the door. I'll be home soon." I checked my bank account. The payment had gone through. That night, I logged into every account I owned and changed my passwords. Email, banking, social media, everything. I enabled two-factor authentication wherever possible. I even called my phone provider to make sure my number hadn't been cloned. They assured me it hadn't. 2 days later, my gym app sent me a notification congratulating me on my streak. According to the app, I had checked in 3 times that week. I hadn't gone once. I drove to the gym immediately and asked the front desk to pull my entry history. The employee showed me the log, my name, my membership ID, and timestamps that aligned perfectly with my usual schedule from months earlier. I asked if they had cameras. He said they did, but footage only stored for 48 hours. The entries were just outside that window. That's when I started feeling like someone was testing how far they could go. The messages came next. At first, they were harmless. Old acquaintances responding to conversations I never started. One friend asked why I suddenly wanted to reconnect after years. Another thanked me for the nice message I had sent late at night. I asked them to show me screenshots. Every message came from my accounts, my profile picture, my writing style. Some of the messages mentioned things only I should have known. Then one night, I received a text from an unknown number. "You should really lock your door better." I didn't respond. I blocked the number. 10 minutes later, another text came from a different number. "Blocking won't help." I didn't sleep that night. The following morning, my building manager called. She asked if I'd been having trouble with my key fob. I told her no. She hesitated before saying someone had tried to access the building using my credentials at 2:58 a.m. The system flagged it as suspicious because the attempt came from a fob that had been deactivated months earlier. Mine. I asked how that was possible. She didn't have an answer. That evening, I noticed something new. A small piece of paper folded neatly on my kitchen counter. I knew it wasn't there when I left that morning. On it was a single sentence written in clean, careful handwriting. "You're more predictable than you think." I packed a bag and stayed with a coworker that night. When I returned 2 days later with police, there was no sign of forced entry. No fingerprints, no cameras triggered. The paper was gone. The officer suggested someone might be playing a prank. He said the messages could be spoofed. The food orders could be fraud. Everything had a possible explanation. None of them explained how someone knew my routines before I changed them. The final moment came a week later. I received an email notification that my account had been accessed from a new device. The location was listed as my old house, the one with the basement, the one I never went back to. Attached to the email was a photo. It showed me sitting at my desk at work, taken from behind. I quit my job the same day. I moved in with family. I stopped using my real name online. But even now, sometimes I get notifications meant for someone else. Someone who still lives my life better than I do. And I don't know how long he's been practicing.